Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. I got another video for you guys. The black community has a huge problem. Sometimes I like to dabble into, the issue that we have in the black community. Why? Because as a black person, after seeing these problems, I tend to be perceived as somebody who is among the community. I tend to be bunched in with the community. And so one thing that I appreciate the most is when a certain group, whether you're a part of that group or not a part of that group, when they start doing something that is damaging to their image, I think that it would be much appreciated if people from among those groups stand up and say, hey, this does not represent us. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of why I like to talk about videos like these. But let's go ahead and, see this. Wow, what an image, am I right? Booty hole brown. That's crazy.
Booty hole brown, sex on my period, gonorrhea, blue balls, yellow discharge, nut, pussy hole pink, coochie juice. Now right about now you might be asking yourself, what the fuck are you talking about, Shams? Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is Sexy Red's limited edition lip gloss line. It seems like she's a fan of blue balls and pussy pink from the looks of it. And look, I understand that Sexy Red's whole brand is being sexy, over sexualizing herself, but why would you give these type of names to something that's gonna go on people's lips? But
for one, because they know that people are stupid and they're gonna buy it anyway. That's number one. Number two, she just don't give a shit. And her coming up with these names is not by accident. This was premeditated.
You know what, honestly, I'm not even surprised. Black celebrities promoting degeneracy is nothing new. And it's sad that we see this at almost every level, from up-and-coming YouTubers to A-list celebrities. A great example of this is earlier in October when LeBron James was promoting his big second decision. And just for some context, the original big decision was when LeBron announced that he was moving from the Cavaliers to the Miami Heat. At the time, it was a huge announcement and it was making headlines everywhere.
The answer to the question everybody wants to know. LeBron, what's your decision?
In this fall, man, this is very tough. In this fall, I'm going to take my talents to South Beach and join the Miami Heat.
Miami Heat. That was the conclusion you woke up with this morning.
That was the conclusion I woke up with this morning.
And so using that momentum from the first big decision, 15 years later, LeBron announces the second big decision. The internet was in a frenzy, everyone was talking about it, all the blogs were posting about it, and since LeBron is getting up there in age, he already played with his son Bronny James in the NBA, people thought he was gearing up to announce his retirement. But it turned out that that definitely wasn't the case.
Well, everyone's on pins and needles across the country. You ready to go, LeBron? Where's the powder?
Left it at home.
LeBron, fans want to know where you're taking your talents this year. What's your decision?
In this fall, man, this is tough. In this fall, I'm going to be taking my talents to Hennessy VSOP.
VSOP? And this was the conclusion you woke up with this morning?
That was the conclusion I woke up with this morning.
Why?
I feel like it's going to give me the best opportunity to win more at hosting. And not only that, win at signature cocktails, win at having a good time, win at impressing guests, win at making memories.
Have we not yet discovered that alcohol is literally destroying people's lives all over the world? Why do you think the government tried banning alcohol before? Did you guys know that? I forgot the exact year, but the American tried to ban alcohol. And, criminals out there somehow got their hands on it and they were literally distributing alcohol on the ground and stuff like that. And somehow, someway, eventually, it came back up. But alcohol has destroyed human lives for centuries. And for some reason, it's like we haven't learned. It's true. Like, seriously, anybody who promotes alcohol, I'm just going to go ahead and tell you right now, anybody who promotes alcohol, they don't give a fuck about you. Anybody who sells alcohol, they don't give a shit about you. They don't.
We ain't at making it look easy. We ain't at leaving people wanting more.
And just to add a little bit more onto it, this guy should be like a representation of somebody who should be in good health because he's a basketball player. He's a millionaire. He became successful because he's a good physiques. He took care of his health. He practiced and then he made it to where he is now. So then my question to you is that why would you not promote something that is going to destroy your followers? Why do you think there are so many alcohol corner stores in poor neighborhoods? But when you go to rich neighborhoods, It's hard for you to find a store because guess what? Alcohol is a weapon that is used in poor neighborhoods to, for one, make them violent, because when you drink alcohol, it makes you extremely aggressive. Two, how many people have died because of drunk driving? Three, how many people have committed quote unquote, they made bad decisions under the influence of alcohol? When you start to put all these patterns together, you will realize that alcohol does not bring benefit to society whatsoever. Why do you think Muslims banned alcohol 1400 years ago? 1400 years ago. It's been banned from the Muslim community because it doesn't bring benefit whatsoever. It has a little bit of benefit, but the harm outweighs the benefit. And because of that, you should stay away from it altogether. Unless, of course, doctors use it to like rub alcohol on your wound or something like that. But we can think of the little tiny benefits, but people don't drink it for the benefit. People drink it because, for one, they want to escape the reality that they've created for themselves. Two, they want to go ahead and, I guess you can say, have fun.
LeBron, appreciate it.
Yeah, so the GOAT, the basketball player that like 3-4 generations of black kids look up to, was promoting alcohol. And the marketing on this commercial was so well done that a LeBron fan actually sued him, claiming that he only bought the tickets because he believed LeBron was gonna retire.
A lot of this case is about principle to me. It's not so much about the money, to tell you the truth.
29-year-old Andrew Garcia is taking his favorite basketball player, LeBron James, to court after the Lakers superstar posted this video on social media with the caption, "The decision of all decisions."
And I seen it on social media, and right away I thought back to when Kobe Bryant, announced his farewell tour about 9 or 10 years ago, and I seen that as an opportunity that I didn't want to miss out on.
So Andrew bought 2 tickets for a Lakers game in March, believing it would be his last chance to see LeBron on the court.
And this really showed the type of influence that these celebrities have. It seemed like this guy was willing to spend his last just to see LeBron play. Horrible financial decision, yes, but when you look at it from his perspective, him thinking that it might be his last chance to see LeBron play, I can understand why he might have did it. But I digress. You see, black celebrities' connection to alcohol is nothing new. A lot of the prominent, wealthy black celebrities, black figures in today's world are somehow associated with the liquor brand. Either they own it, they co-founded it, they're big investors in it. One way or another, they're promoting alcohol. We got LeBron.
2 parts Lobo 1707 Reposado tequila. 1 part of Lotte liqueur. Up.
With lime, sir.
Sliced. Not squeezed.
We got Drake.
Yeah, can't convince me this dude literally he did all that in one take, bro. I'm sorry, bro. What I'm trying to say is that the name of alcohol have just become extremely fancy. You know what I mean? They got different name for it now. They call it spirits and stuff like that. And it's truly amazing because as a Muslim, one of the prophecy that we were told is that alcohol is going to be called by so many different names. Yep, even Drake.
We got 50 Cent.
Oh my God. Delivered. Oh my God, 50.
We got Jay-Z.
I'm not gonna lie to you. This is the
We got
equivalent.
the Diddler himself, P. Diddy.
This is the equivalent. So I thought this one was gonna be muted as well. This is the equivalent of pretty much promoting gambling as well. Gambling, alcohol. I mean, why do you think casinos give out free drinks? Oh, you think they do that because they feel nice? You think they do that because they say, why not? Let them have free drink for fun. No. They know you under the influence of alcohol, you can't make rational decisions. I mean, seriously. 2 and 2 together, alcohol, gambling, the worst combination that you can put together. And then you got these celebrities who care about you, even though they don't even know your name, they don't even know you exist. You spend your hard-earned money to go see them, to go watch them, to listen to them. And here they are promoting to you things that is literally destroying your life. This is why I really don't like paying so much attention to celebrities. Because they're all nothing but charlatans. In front of you, they pretend that they're a friend with you, they're cool with you, they give you a high five and then sign papers here and there. But in secret, these people are trying to figure out how to destroy you, how to manipulate you. That's their job. That's how they get paid.
Ciroc is for the culture.
And DJ Khaled. French
Promoting
Montana. FYI, I think French Montana considers himself to be a Muslim. DJ Khaled, I think he's also on the same board as well. I don't know. Like I said, I don't pay attention to these people.
Alcohol by showing a Diddy party is crazy. Brief intermission, make sure to subscribe to my reaction channel if you want to see the other side of my personality, you know, the more lighthearted, entertaining, funny side of me. Go ahead and subscribe. Link will be in the description. Appreciate y'all. And obviously male celebrities are going to be used to influence males, but we also have a bunch of female celebrities, including Sexy Red, Meg Thee Stallion, Nicki Minaj, and more.
Madam President?
What's up? Red on the rocks. Pull me up.
This one doesn't surprise me.
This how we bumming.
And see, promoting the consumption of alcohol isn't the only habit that can turn into a destructive addiction that these black celebrities are pushing. Alcohol wasn't enough. They're also promoting gambling. We got LeBron James and Kevin Hart.
Just got an NFL offer.
Don't play with me.
Think I'm gonna take it.
Aren't you a little too old to be playing football?
Wait, what?
They want somebody that can run at 40, not somebody that is 40.
With DraftKings, new customers bet $5 to get $200 instantly in bonus bets.
We got Shaq.
I'm back dominating the paint, and I'm all over this 10-leg same-game multi.
It's shacking easy to bet anytime, anywhere with the PointsBet app.
We got Drewski.
It takes a certain type of dedication to make picks. Everything's on the line now. Stakes are higher. Tell my entries for a chance to win a share of $1 million.
We got Marshawn Lynch.
Run, yes! Woo! Prize Picks lineup is all green, baby!
Pick, predict, play. Prize Picks.
We also got Joe Budden, Big X the Plug, Anthony Adams, and Funny Marco.
Money! Step back. Hey. Water. Human Torch.
And see, what I've noticed with these alcohol and gambling commercials is that there's a black celebrity to target every genre of black person. Whether it's old, young, male, female, there's gonna be a celebrity that resonates with that category of black person. And you see, people always like to make the comment that kids are impressionable, but you know, I think it's all humans that are impressionable. It might be easier to resonate with a little kid who hasn't fully developed their individuality, but I believe that even adults are just as likely to get influenced if you really understand them. And when you have big companies like these who have access to professionals and extensive data to understand the psychology of human beings, even adults can be influenced just as easy as kids. And trust me, these big companies will and have gone to these lengths to secure you as a customer. And this is just one example of what big companies can do to influence you. And of course, you can look into this on your own, but if you've ever wondered why a bunch of fast food restaurants predominantly use the colors red and yellow, it's because it's a stimulating color that grabs attention, creates a sense of urgency, and is thought to stimulate appetite and energy. And the color yellow is associated with happiness, friendliness, and is the most visible color in daylight. And yellow also represents caution, which can cause the brain to take a second to stop and think and, you know, make the decision to actually buy the food. So if these fast food companies are going to these lengths to secure you as a customer, it isn't far-fetched to think that these alcohol and gambling companies know exactly what they're doing when they're handpicking these celebrities. We always talk about how the CIA is trying to destroy the black community, but honestly, it's gotten to the point where I feel like the CIA doesn't even have to do anything. We went from having our black leaders and representatives being people like Malcolm X, MLK, Huey Newton, the Black Panther Party, these massively intelligent and educated individuals, to now the figureheads of the black community are Michael Jordan, LeBron James, Jay-Z. And I mean, I'm not trying to sit here and hate on black success, but these people are athletes, musicians, entertainers. They're not civil rights leaders. As much as they may or may not care about the black community, they never took up that role to be black activists, to dedicate their lives to that cause. But they've still been placed in a position to influence a majority of the black community. One person that had a great analysis of this issue is Justin Scott.
But I've been hearing about this kind of safety issue that's been talked about, like, you know, make sure I stay safe. But let's actually just talk about, and maybe wonder for a second, why the United States government stopped assassinating black leaders. Because there's a reason for this. Like, you know, for why Malcolm, MLK, Fred Hampton, you know, were gunned down. But in the 80s, it's crickets. We're going to talk about why there was crickets. Right? Like, and it's like, do you really think white people had to change their heart? No, they just switched the method. Let me break it down how they switched the method. Right? So there's coin, right? And they spent the 60s and 70s wiping out radical black movements, right? They infiltrated, arrested, they murdered. Once they silenced the revolutionaries, they didn't need assassinations anymore because there wasn't a movement left to kill. By the 1980s, black radical policies got swapped for black excellence, right? Instead of liberation, they were bag chasing. So instead of MLK, we got Michael Jordan. Instead of Panthers, we got black CEOs. And don't get me wrong, I love seeing us win. I love seeing us black folks win. But success within a system is not the same as dismantling it. Right?
You also have to understand that the only successful black people that are on screen are they are chosen very, very carefully. They don't just, pick a random black person off the street, because there's a lot of black people out there who can make, that are really great leaders, can really bring changes to the black community, but they don't want to tell you about these guys. There's a reason why. They don't want to take the route of assassination again. But let's keep going.
Like it's not the same thing at all. They stopped shooting us down in the streets and started letting us make it as long as we played by the rules, right? You could be rich, famous, and powerful as long as you didn't step out of line. As long as you don't challenge white supremacy, the moment you step out of line, you're going to get blackballed, discredited, thrown in jail. They're going to go for you, right? They're not concerned about a person like me. They waiting for me to be in the front of a protest saying something too loud. And keep in mind, they did not stop with oppression, right? They just upgraded it, right? We're in the new model. Instead of assassinations, they gave us mass incarceration, lock up powerful leaders before they rise, media hit jobs, turn revolutionaries into clowns, right? And economic pacification. Don't fight, just get money, right? That's what they want us to think, that individual wealth is the same as collective freedom. Nowhere close. They want us to believe that buying black is more powerful than fighting back, right? But listen, representation and revolution are different things, right? The integrationists, they really got their little way, right? They really did. They got to be seen, right? And I just don't think that's all we wanted. So if your success doesn't shift like power, right? Then it's just another tool to keep us quiet, realistically. If they don't have to kill us anymore, that means we already lost the fight. The question is, how do we get it back?
And that's what we're all wondering. But
yeah, first of all, I just want to go ahead and tell you guys this, okay? Did you guys know that P. Diddy wanted to start his own, political party? You guys probably didn't even know that, did you? Look what happened to him. Yeah, people make it seem like it was because he was suing his company, Ciroc, because Ciroc was, promoting his alcohol brand predominantly to the black community, and he didn't like that. No, that's not the only reason. P. Diddy wanted to create his own political party. And of course, they had to make sure they shut that shit down before it gets big. Heck, maybe if Donald Trump decided to pardon him, who knows? Maybe he might continue to try to create it. So don't be surprised if he brings it up and the next thing you hear is that P. Diddy has been assassinated. But who knows? I guess time will tell, right?
the least you can do is at least have a positive impact on the things you have control over. Your household, your kids, your spouse, make sure they're protected. And I'm not just talking about physical warfare, I'm also talking about the intellectual warfare, the emotional warfare, what your kids view once they get on the internet. Because I think the internet might be just as, if not more destructive than gambling, alcohol, or any other horrible addiction. But with that being said though, if you made it this far, I appreciate you for watching. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe.
He's not wrong. He is not wrong. And see, this is the way I protect myself. I don't like to listen to music. I don't drink alcohol. I don't club. I don't smoke weed. I just work, make my money, and try to keep my mind clean as much as possible by listening to motivational speech and listening to podcasts that is giving me something that will improve my life in ways that will be beneficial. These are the steps that you can take. And the truth of the matter is, nobody is going to come and hold your hand and say, take this step. They will tell you, like I'm telling you right now. But the truth of the matter is, nobody is going to come hold your hand. You have to think about this. You have to say to yourself, hey, I need to make this decision without having somebody hold my hand. And if this is a motivational speech enough for you to go ahead and make this decision, then so be it. Anyways, this video has gone on for too long, ladies and gentlemen. If you made it this far, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And I will catch you guys up in the next video.